Hello everybody and welcome to Play Great Games. I play 4 new games in the Game Pass every month and eliminate one each week until we have the winner, my personally recommended Game of the Month. Keep in mind these are only my opinions. Welcome to the first week of December. The holidays are closer than ever, and for the holidays I've collected 4 games from the Game Pass that I'm now realizing don't have anything to do with the holidays. In fact, they're probably the exact opposites. Now, keep this in mind, it's going to be a shorter video, it's the first week in the month, the overview week. The games of December 2020 are Rock Galactic, Streets of Rogue, the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, and Unruly Heroes. This is a very creative mix of genres. Let's jump in, shall we? First up in our list is Rock Galactic. Rock Galactic is an FPS developed by Ghost Ship Games and published by Coffee Stain Studios. This game is a very interesting game in my eyes. It takes a fantasy character concept, a dwarf, and puts that character into a sci-fi world. As you probably guessed, in this game, you play as a dwarf, in a team of dwarves actually, in a massive mine. As you're exploring this mine, you'll come across many different creatures that you'll have to kill, and they'll want to kill you. You can get armor, gear, it's very cool, the graphics are awesome, and I love the exploration. Next in our list is Streets of Rogue. Developed by Matt Dabrowski and published by tinyBuild, Streets of Rogue is a very crazy game. There's a lot of freedom, let's just say that, and a very basic story. So in this game, you're like fighting the government or something, and there's a whole lot of ways to do it. If I were to choose one word that would describe this game, it would definitely be crazy. You can play as zombies, you can throw toilets, poison people, you can use potions that'll make you giant, you can also choose one of the 24 pre-made characters, or customize your own. It's all over the place, but it does it in a nice and fun way. Third in our list is Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I'm talking about each of the FNAF games in order. For instance, today I'll be talking about the first, next week the second, and so on. One more thing, I know the Five Nights at Freddy's games aren't really new or anything, but they were just added to the Game Pass, and I play games from the Game Pass. Alright, starting out with the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, developed and published by Scott Cawthon, I don't know. It's a horror game. You take a night job at a pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Basically, this pizza place has these really cool robot things called animatronics. They're robots, but they can move around, and to be honest, they're really scary. The animatronics start at one side of the building, and you start at the other. They're slowly making their way to you when you can't see them. You can't move in this game. If they get you, you lose, and you start the game over. Now, you can see where these things are throughout the shop because you've got cameras all over the place. But you've only got a certain amount of power. Using the cameras, doors, and lights to ward off the robots uses power pretty quickly. The way you win is by surviving until 6 AM when the building opens. It's really scary. I didn't have any footage of me and my brother screaming at the top of our lungs, sorry, because my microphone wasn't working, but next week I'll try to get some. Last but not least in our list is Unruly Heroes. Developed and published by Magic Design Studios, Unruly Heroes is an action side-scroller. In this game, you play as up to 4 different Chinese-based characters on a quest to save the world from falling into evil and something to do with these scrolls. I don't know. I didn't get very far into the game. The map layout and the enemies in this game remind me of Ori and the Blind Forest. It's so much like Ori, it's just crazy. There are spikes, like in Ori. The animations are just like Ori, and so much more. The maps, whether they look like Ori or not, are extremely beautiful. It's simply a beautiful game. As I said, it will be a shorter video today, just because it's the overview week. Next week will be longer. I'll be back next Sunday, 12 PM Central Standard Time, with the first elimination week of December. Thank you for watching, thanks for subscribing, and remember, life is short. Play great games.